In the world of finance, Black Friday 2025 brought some encouraging news for investors as the stock market closed higher in a shortened trading session. With major indexes posting their best weekly performance since June, there was a sense of optimism in the air. However, it was noteworthy that the tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite snapped its impressive 7-month streak of consecutive monthly gains. Despite this setback, the Nasdaq, along with the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500, recorded gains of 0.7%, 0.6%, and 0.5% respectively, marking the fifth consecutive session of upward movement. The day began with a reminder of the Thanksgiving holiday, which had seen markets remain closed the previous day. Trading resumed quickly, concluding at 1 p.m. ET for stocks, while bonds wrapped up their trading by 2 p.m. ET. During this session, the yield on the 10-year Treasury note increased, edging up to 4.01%, a slight rise from Wednesday's close of just below 4%. This rise in yields often signals changes in investor sentiment and can impact borrowing costs across the economy. Over the course of the week, the Nasdaq achieved a remarkable 4.9% surge, while the S&P 500 and Dow followed closely behind, recording increases of approximately 3.7% and 3.2%. The end of the Nasdaq's monthly winning streak came as a disappointment, particularly given its recent momentum. In contrast, both the S&P 500 and Dow extended their winning streaks to an impressive 7 months each, showcasing resilience in the stock market. Market participants noted some disruptions overnight as several CME Group futures and options exchanges experienced downtime due to a cooling issue at the data centers managed by CyrusOne. Fortunately, trading in stock and commodities futures resumed around 8:30 a.m. ET, leading to a recovery for CME Group stock, which finished the day up 0.2%, reversing earlier pre-market losses. In the commodities market, WTI crude futures, which serve as the US oil benchmark, rose by 1.2%, reaching $59.35 per barrel. Simultaneously, gold futures increased by 1.3%, rising to $4,260 per ounce. These movements in commodity prices often reflect broader economic conditions, with investors keenly observing market trends during the shopping season. Bitcoin also had its own narrative on this Black Friday, hovering around $9,800, close to its low for the day. The US dollar index, which measures the dollar's strength against a basket of foreign currencies, edged down slightly to 99.47, indicating fluctuations in currency value during this busy shopping period. Corporate news also played a significant role on this day, as shares of major retailers such as Walmart, Target, and Amazon all finished the day up by roughly 1% to 2%. Black Friday has long been known as one of the busiest shopping days of the year, with retailers promoting exciting sales and specials to attract customers. In the realm of individual stocks, shares of Robinhood Markets surged nearly 11% earlier in the week, propelled by news of the company expanding its offerings in prediction markets. By the end of the trading session, they ended slightly higher, reflecting a positive reception in the market. Jefferies Financial Group stock bounced back, erasing early losses and closing up 0.6% following reports of an SEC probe into the firm regarding its disclosures related to the exposure to the collapsed car parts company First Brands. Interestingly, shares of chipmaker Intel led the pack, soaring by more than 10%, providing a much-needed boost to the S&P 500 and Nasdaq. Meanwhile, Nvidia, another significant player in the tech sector, found itself down by 1.8%, marking the worst performance in both the Nasdaq and Dow for the day. Knowing the dynamics of the market is crucial, particularly during times of volatility and rapid change.